Most people want breakthroughs, but very few people, they want the responsibility that it requires to create those breakthroughs. And that's why most people never access their real gifts. I first learned this concept from Jack Canfield when I was reading his book, when I first started my personal development journey, and it changed my life. So before we get into this, a few things. One, if you want support applying this concept and more in your business and your life, book a call with the link below to join the Mood Method Mastermind. It's where we coach entrepreneurs to upgrade their mindset, their patterns, and their performance to really play at the highest level without burning out. Number two, if you want a tool that will actually help you shift your state, have unstoppable certainty, click the link in the show notes for my Unstoppable Confidence module from my Peak Life OS program. It's free, it's a short training, and it's gonna help you recalibrate your mindset fast. And finally, if you're new here, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, because it helps the channel grow, reach more people. You know how the algorithm works, and it's gonna reach more people just like you. Now, let's get into this super important topic about taking full responsibility for your life. Now, when I first heard this, it really hit me like a ton of bricks, because I wasn't taking responsibility for my life. And when I say take responsibility, I'm not talking about blame or guilt. I'm talking about ownership. And ownership means you stop waiting. You stop seeking permission. You stop outsourcing your clarity to your circumstances. In my life before, when I was younger growing up, and again, I didn't learn this stuff, and most people don't learn this stuff, which is why I am sharing these videos, and this is my mission in life, to share it with you guys, to share it with my nephews, one day I'll have kids. Like, this stuff is so important, but we don't learn this stuff in school. My parents didn't teach me this, your parents probably didn't teach you this. So most of us, we grow up just blaming circumstances. I used to blame my parents, I blamed the way life is, I blamed society, I blamed everything but taking responsibility for myself. I'm like, oh, it's not, I just grew up in the wrong neighborhood, or my parents are this way, or everybody, they're lucky because they have these types of parents, or they're lucky because they grew up in that neighborhood, or they're lucky because they went to this school. And that's all BS. Yes, some of us obviously are born in different circumstances than others, but when you take 100% responsibility for your life, that's when everything changes. That's when you bring your power back online. That's when you take it and the noise literally disappears and you see exactly what's in your control. My dad would always say to me, it's not about how the heights you attain in life in terms of success. It's about where you come from, where you start. Everybody gets dealt a different hand of cards. Now the question is, how are you gonna play those cards? I know people that are trust fund babies that have all the resources in the world and they still don't do anything with those cards, and they still don't take responsibility, and they blame things for why they're not getting the results they want. Because people avoid responsibility, because what responsibility does is it forces you to make decisions. And you can't hide behind confusion anymore. You can't hide anymore. You have to really step up. You can't pretend you're stuck. You can't stay behind the same excuses. It confronts you with what actually needs to change, and that's uncomfortable. So whatever it is, could be your relationships, could be your health, your body, could be your finances, could be your business, could be your career. For me, it was all these things. It was my relationship. I used to blame my childhood, my parents fighting all the time, for why I couldn't get into a intimate relationship with a partner that I love, right? I blamed my upbringing, my parents' lack of making a lot of money, to why I couldn't make a lot of money. But that is all BS. And that discomfort is where the momentum begins. So this is why it's so critical for you to take ownership. And now, once I shifted out of that BS, I have the partner of my dreams that I'm building my life with. My finances are way better than I could ever imagine them, even though there's still challenges, and we're going to the next level. Right? Your intuition, your creativity, your discipline, and leadership, they don't activate in avoidance. They activate when you say, this is on me and I'm ready to deal with it. Every meaningful transformation I've seen in myself, in my clients, comes from that moment. And some people never get to that moment, unfortunately. It's very sad. They go their whole life blaming the outside world, and they don't take responsibility. And this isn't because you learn something new. It's because you take ownership of your patterns, your decisions, and regardless of where you're at, you're like, hey, I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna make it better. Responsibility is the switch that turns your gifts on. And that is when you tap into your superpowers, my friends. And most people, actually, the most successful people I know, you look at a Tony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey and Elon Musk, all these people, they come from really challenging circumstances. So if you're in a challenging place, that's fuel for you to go to the next level. So my friends, I urge you, if there's something that's not going the way you want it in your life, get excited, get grateful. I know that sounds crazy, and take responsibility for it. It doesn't mean it's your fault. It just means you're taking ownership. Be like, hey, I don't care that I have no money. I don't care that my dad left, my mom left, whatever your family circumstances are. I don't care that, not that you don't, I'm saying it metaphorically, right? Like, it's not about not caring. It's about not letting it affect you. Be like, own it, feel it, process it, and then go to the next level. Same with your finances, whatever your financial situation is. Hey, whatever it is, I'm in debt. I'm gonna break through that. I'm gonna figure out how to go to the next level. I'm gonna build my business. So that is the moral of this video. Take responsibility, take ownership, right? And if you want more help with this, book a call for the Moon Method Mastermind. You're gonna connect with a community of entrepreneurs that take 100% responsibility for their life, for their business, for their finances, for their relationships, for their health. And you're gonna grow with them. And also, if you want to access my free Unstoppable Confidence module, click the link down below as well. It's in the show notes. It'll help you build unstoppable certainty for your life. It's the biggest lesson I learned from Tony Robbins. Certainty comes from within. Confidence comes from within. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people just like you, and it's gonna help the channel grow and beat the algorithm on YouTube. So I appreciate your support. I'll see you in the next video.